Hello everyone, my name is Maite and I'm from Mustard Seed Chapel International Bermondsey branch. My testimony is about how my life was before I received Christ. Before I received Christ, I had a very hectic life. I used to go out to party, to drink and to smoke with my friends almost every single day. When I went to college, when I went to university, everything was just party, everything was just drinking. And at some point I even started selling drugs with my friends to other people, to the younger people, to people around me. So this really affected my relationship with my mom. And not only my relationship with my mom was affected, but also my university studies were very much affected. That it led to me failing my first year of uni because of how much partying and how much drinking I used to do with my friends. I used to even hold parties in my house. I used to invite everybody to come over, even like disrespecting my mom's space and going against what my mom wanted me to do. Once I failed my first year at university, this is when I felt really down, at my lowest, and this is when I decided to reach out to somebody that was my friend in school, and I actually texted them and I asked them if they still went to church, because deep down inside me, despite all of the friends that I had, despite all of the partying, despite all of the drinking and everything else that was around me, I still felt like I was empty. I still felt like I needed something. So the first thing that came to mind was going to church, because I used to hear that once you went to church, you will feel better, you will feel happier. So I said, let me just go to church once and I know that I will feel much better. I know that something will happen for me and I can just go back to the world, back to partying and carrying on with my life as if nothing ever happened. So I reached out to my friend and she told me that she still goes to church, and I asked her if I could come one of those Sundays and she said yes, of course. So she sent me the address of it, and I remember that the first Sunday I didn't want to go because I felt like I was going to be judged. I felt like people were going to look at me and immediately know that I was a sinner, because I thought that all of the people that went to church were completely saints and angels and that they had never done anything wrong in their lives. But my friend encouraged me, she told me to come, and I remember even asking her, oh, what should I wear, like, because I really wanted to look good, because I didn't want people to think bad of me. So she just told me, just wear anything, don't worry, just come along, it's going to be fine, you're going to be fine and you're really going to enjoy the service. So I ended up going on that first Sunday, and once I arrived to church, I felt such a happiness because everybody was so friendly, everybody treated me so well, the church was lively, there were people that treated me as if they knew me, and people that I never thought that I would be able to relate with, I was relating with. Once I went to the church, the preacher started preaching about giving your life to Christ and about leaving everything behind and just starting a relationship with Christ. This is when I felt very convicted, and by the end of the service, I gave my life to Christ. I will never forget that feeling, because all I could do was cry, but I didn't know why I was crying. I didn't know if it was the feeling that I was having in that exact moment, or maybe because of everything that I was doing, but in that moment I felt like God still loved me and I felt the love of God. After receiving Christ in my life, I felt a complete change, especially once it came to the relationship that I had with my mom. Slowly but surely, I came to understand the importance that the relationship with my mom had in my life, and how my life was going to be a lot better, and even a better and blessed life once I started having a better relationship with my mom. By the grace of God, now I've graduated, I have a better relationship with my mom, and most importantly, I have a relationship with Christ, which I'm so thankful for. So I would love to invite you on the 5th of December to come and receive Christ. Receive Christ, and I know that your life will surely change and it will never be the same, and you will also be able to experience these blessings and even more for yourself.